I'm making a video called my very first time. No, I don't even know what the name is gonna be. It's probably gonna be my very first time getting into a fight. But that shit was crazy, bro. So this was back when I was like in like fourth, fifth grade. I was here in Pensacola at the time, but yeah. And I ended up going, cause I had like I had a group of friends back then, and we was really tight. It was a girl and two kids that was younger than me. I think I was like 10, 11 at the time. No, not 10 or 11. No, fourth grade. I was like 9 or 8. But maybe, I don't know. But we ended up walking out. I mean, I ended up, so at the time I was living in an apartment complex. I ended up walking out the apartment going to, because there was a park, like dead center in the middle of the apartment complex. Like, there was an apartment, big grass area with like a couple of trees, woods on the right side, and then more apartments behind the park. And I go over there, and I'm hanging out with one of my friends, my homeboy, and then I see my other homeboy getting picked on by some kid that's like 10, 9 years old. And so I go over there, man, and I be all like, nigga, why you messing with my friend? And then he started trying to, no, yeah, he just started trying to pick on me. And so I ended up like, what did I, oh yeah, I remember because my brother told me. I ended up pushing him to the ground and grabbing him by his arms and just like swinging him in circles. Like, that shit was wild. Every time I hear the story, it's like unbelievable. But like, yeah, I ended up like swinging him around in circles, and then I let go, and he started charging at me again. This part I remember because I ended up punching him in his chest, and then he ran home, and his dad came, and he knocked on the door. What did I do? No, he came outside, started talking to me. My brother, he's like 15, 16 at the time. He walks up behind me, and the dude is over here yelling and trying to fight with me, even though like I'm a little kid at the time. But my whole point was, I don't know. But I was a little kid at the time. So my brother comes up, starts talking to him. We walk off. We go to my back to my apartment. The father and the son come back. The father makes the son apologize because he was being a bully, and the son admitted to him being a bully and him throwing a kid around. But right after that, the father tried to step into my brother. My brother wasn't having it, so he was like, I don't even know what he said. I have to get it as part of the story later on. But that shit was crazy. Cause even my mom was all like, what did she say? I'll summarize it. She was all like, it sounds like your son just got beat up and he doesn't know how to defend himself. So like, why are you knocking on my door? And and then he just started getting more and more frustrated that my brother ended up like, he didn't fight him, but he did end up kicking him off the porch. Moral of the story. Wait, no. Before I tell the moral of the story, a couple hours later, I go back outside to hang out with my boy. You know, the one I was just protecting. Niggas is fake, like fake. But I go out there, the kid that was bullying him's out there, and he's just standing there, and he was all like, and then my boy, he goes up to the kid, was all like, back to what I was saying. He goes up to the kid and starts apologizing, and I'm all like, bro, what? What are you apologizing for? He's the one who was bullying you, and mind you, people were fake. People are fake back then, even now. But the kid starts trying to give me some type of death stare. Mind you, I just beat that kid. I just beat him up. I just beat it. He had to say nothing to me. Nothing. But he comes up. I mean, not comes up. He says that I'm standing there. He's all like, the dad comes out, was all like, could y'all at least give him an apology? And he was all like, my homeboy, well, my supposable homeboy, was all like, I already apologized, bro. I already apologized. And that's the part that made it so memorable. It's like, after this, I just like sort of kind of stopped fighting for people. But he was like, I already apologized, bro. I already apologized. And then I was all like, no, I'm not gonna apologize. I'm just not gonna do it. When dad ended up getting some type of pissy fit and started trying to go back talking to my mom about it, about me not apologizing for defending my friend. And mind you, I understand, I get it, but like, I was defending my friend and I didn't see necessary plausible cause for me apologizing at that moment. So again, he goes back, talks to my mom, my brother, kicks him off the porch again. He goes back home, the kid goes back home. I'm talking to my supposable homeboy, and he was all like, and he just pretty much like, after that day, he just stopped talking to me. I think after like a month or two later, him and his sister moved, and we just never talked again. But moral of the story, don't defend nobody unless you know that's your partner. It's like, when it comes down to it, you know who's really with you and who's not with you. Regardless of what you think and what you know is happening, you know. Regardless of what bad things they've done in that certain situation, you know who's with you and who's not really with you. So just rock with the people who rock with you at your same motion. But yeah, so it was time I got into my first fight. The second fight, that it was crazy. It was on the bus. I threw that kid through a window. No, not the window. I almost threw him through a window. I did throw him through a bus seat though. That shit was crazy. But yeah. Doses, guys. Do like repost this shit and please subscribe. Get the views up. Pass this bit out. I'm finna be dropping like a shit ton of videos in the next like 2 weeks, okay? So stay tuned for those. Like, it's gonna be a bunch of story times, maybe a couple of vlogs. I don't know what this channel's gonna be yet. So like, if y'all would comment and let me know, cause I got a shit ton of stories. Like, I can do a story time. But I don't know. So just let me know. Y'all can comment. And yeah. Doses, y'all. That small baller clocking out, man.